All right, everyone, welcome back to the Be Healthy and Thrive podcast. I am your host, Brianna Wilkerson from Made Well, holistic health and life coach and essential oils advocate. And today we are here to talk about Balance Essential Oil, or otherwise known as the grounding blend. And so for those who have used this, it's a doTERRA blend, specific blend, or have anything that they really want in their lives, that they really want to just feel more grounded and have more balance, this is just by the title, this is the oil for you. This is one of my favorite oils. So earlier we kind of talked about Serenity oil, and now we're talking about balance. I use these two oils along with either vetiver or cedarwood every single night. Every single night to go to bed and just to calm down and relax. But balance is such a beautiful oil that it is one that can get you to that grounded place without making you really sleepy as well, though. So don't feel like you only need to use it at night. It is one actually that's recommended to put at the bottom of your feet throughout the day, beginning of the day, end of the day, to just feel more grounded in before you go into your day, but at the end, because life is hectic. So what is this blend? So it is a blend of spruce, hoe wood, frankincense, blue tansy, and blue chamomile mixed with fractionated coconut oil. And basically what fractionated coconut oil is that doTERRA, what they've done is they've taken away the the triglycerides, part of the fat molecules that make the coconut oil harden at room temperature, as well as now it's not scented. But the great thing about it is you can buy this fractionated coconut oil separately and actually use it to what we would call dilute the essential oil as you're putting it on your skin. Now, dilution, I'm just going to say this, dilution does not mean the oil does not work as effectively. Actually, it might even work more effectively because dilution allows it to seep in and stay on the skin, because oils are very volatile. They'll just go in the air and kind of go everywhere. But putting it on your skin with the coconut oil helps it to stay there and penetrate deeper. So what doTERRA has done is with this beautiful blend, they've actually incorporated fractionated coconut oil in it to really, promote more of the tranquility and relaxation aroma, but as well as allowing the oil to just be put on straight on your feet, straight on your body. And so spruce is one of the oils in the grounding blend, and it actually was used by Native Americans for health and spiritual reasons and is still used today to bring harmony and peace to the body. Now, hoe wood and blue tansy and blue chamomile can ease anxious feelings, while frankincense provides a grounding balance effect on the emotions. So the benefits of this blend is providing whole body sense of relaxation, can really help ease anxious feelings, evoke feelings of tranquility and balance. So again, as I was saying, you can put it at the bottom of your feet at the beginning of or the end of the day, use it in your diffuser, and it's just one to kind of just hold straight up and smell, which is what I'm going to do right now. It smells great. And okay, so that's a little bit about the basics, but as we go through oil by oil, I kind of love to really share about the basics of the oil, the science, the sourcing, the safety, the uses, and the testimonies and the emotions. And so let's get to it. So the science of the oil. So as you know, the chemical constituents is really what makes the oil the way it is. Really helps it in regards to the therapeutic benefits and so forth. And so blue tansy is one of the oils in balance, which is what makes it blue. And if you've heard about the Deep Soothing Blend, which is one of my favorite oils, it's the one that kick-started everything for me. Blue tansy is in that as well. And blue tansy is now available actually as a single oil for the first time from doTERRA since September. I love the smell of blue tansy. It is like a flower heaven. I don't even know. And I'm getting kind of sidetracked in this podcast, but I just think I'm going to invoke more of myself into it and say, I love these oils. These oils have changed my life, and they're awesome, and they've changed so many of my team members' lives as well. And so what makes balance the way it is? Again, remember, each oil has its own chemical constituent, but we're going to talk about blue tansy. And the main chemical constituents in that is, I don't know if I'm going to say it right, chamazoline and sabine. So chamazoline is, it provides the characteristic indigo color, the blue color, as well as it's recognized for its skin soothing benefits. At the same time, though, sabinine helps diminish the appearance of blemishes. And so together, actually, this one is amazing for not only the outer appearance of the skin, but the inner. And so that's why it's actually in the Deep Soothing Blend, because some of the therapeutic benefits include restorative. include anti-inflammatory, include antifungal, antihistamine, antidepressant, right? So blue tansy is one that I tend to use just actually in my skin at the end of the day, but it's so great that it's in this oil because it can, one, provide calming effects to your mind, body, and skin, right? So who wouldn't want this oil after that? So the sourcing, so in particular, frankincense comes from Somalia, and we've talked about frankincense on the podcast already. And blue tansy comes from Morocco. Some of the other elements come from other places, but I wanted to focus on those two in particular. Blue tansy sourcing is from northern Morocco, where the subtropical climate and cooling ocean breezes create the perfect growing conditions for this plant. The blue tansy is distilled from the flower, leaves, and stems of the blue tansy plant, which belongs to the daisy family. Maybe that's why I love it, because I love daisies. And so it is the most delightful smell you ever smell. Surprisingly, though, the flowers are not blue, they're actually yellow. But what happens is, because of the chamazulene content, the first chemical constituent we talked about, when it's steam distilled, it turns blue. So it's fascinating. Actually, when this first came out, I know many different people who went to the convention kind of put the oil on their skin, and it's like they look like a Smurf, but it washes off, so you're fine. And so and then frankincense comes from Somalia. And go to the show notes for this, because I'll link the frankincense blog post and podcast in there. You'll learn all about the sourcing and the co-impact sourcing that they do with Somalia. Some great work that makes this frankincense one of the best quality ones you can have, and it's the king of oils, so you should definitely use it. So from a safety point of view, this oil is definitely one of the more safer ones to use because it's already been diluted in coconut oil. So I have a friend who's a mom, that she does use it on her kids, kind of just a little bit straight on, because it's diluted in fractionated coconut oil. And then so the dosages depend. I still put some in there. Now, straight one drop for up to 3 months is typically you use a tablespoon of carrier oil, right? Since this is already diluted, you might be able to use less carrier oil, but if you are concerned, always use a carrier oil such as a coconut oil, olive oil, that sort of thing. This oil is mainly you should only really use it aromatically and topically. Has about 4 to 5 years shelf life, depending on, you can actually look at the bottom of the oil of doTERRA's and actually see when it kind of will expire. As always, you want to keep out of the reach of kids, because kids they are the most creative, explorative beings I've ever met. And so they're just going to go look for things. So you don't want them to get the hands of anything that they shouldn't have more than a lot of, right? So just keep out of reach. Okie dokie. Now, uses of the oil. What can you use it for? I've already been saying this throughout the whole last few minutes, but stress and anxiety is one of the top ways you can use it, applying it to your bottom of your feet, inhaling through cup hands. Mood swings and stress, diffusing it, putting it under your nose, back of your neck. Neurological conditions, back of your neck, pulse points, or bottom of the feet. It's even said to really help with convulsions, epilepsy, and Parkinson's, applying to the neck along the spine. The spine is a really great place because it's connected to your nervous system, right? So it's a really great one for that. Tranquility and meditation, applying under your nose, your forehead, anger and rage, as well as fear, grief, and trauma. So this oil, again, can be used in so many ways to really help with overall that balancing, anxiety, and calming. Now, in regards to the emotions, the oil itself gives itself away. It is the oil of grounding. And basically, it is a grounding blend because of the combination of the tree oils and the roots. And this is taken from Emotions and Essential Oils Reference Guide 2017 edition. So trees live in the present moment, right? They're not in a hurry. They're stable. They're not really going anywhere unless you cut them down, right? So the oil is supposed to represent that. It's supposed to represent this grounding presence in your life. And so the soft energy from it is excellent for calming overactive children who have difficulty settling down. It's also a wonderful remedy for those who need to connect with their roots again. It strengthens your connection with your lower body and with the earth. It's especially suited for personalities who seek to kind of escape from life or disconnection or dissociate for different reasons. You know, those individuals may be avoiding long-term commitments in work or in relations and will prefer to drift. And I sometimes do this. Sometimes it's easier. It's safer, right, for your emotions, but it's not always best. So this blend reminds individuals that to realize their dreams and desires, they must stay focused on a goal until it's actualized in the physical world. It teaches us perseverance by assisting individuals in staying present with a specific plan until it is embodied, providing inner strength and fortitude. It provides that grounding energy and manifests your vision, their vision, with the patience of a tree. How beautiful is that? I'm like, I need to use some balance right now. So it's really one that just helps you stay present and stay focused. And I can attest to that. Now, talking about testimonies, many people have shared with me just the power of this oil in helping them stay grounded. It's actually one, I had a friend who had a little bit of, it wasn't quite vertigo, it was something like it, that actually smelled this oil, and it kind of helped her stay stable. And so if you or anyone you know is just kind of feeling frantic, or it's a frantic season of life where you just need to always come back to something to help you naturally stay grounded, I would recommend Balance and Serenity together, actually. So that's a little bit it. That's all to this beautiful Balance grounding blend. I hope you've learned something. I hope you're inspired to either use this blend if you have it or try it. And again, if you are interested in learning more about essential oils, one, you can sign up for my Essential Oils 101 webinar and my Emotions and Essential Oils webinar. At this point, I've put them all together in a free resource library for my coaching and my essential oil stuff. So if you go to madewell345.com/free-resources, you can enter your name and email, and you'll get access to those 2 essential oil webinars, as well as kind of past podcast episodes and so forth, and other health and wellness resources for yourself. And again, you are always welcome to follow me on social media. I post a lot of content for both coaching and the oils on my Facebook page and my Instagram. Madewell345 is my handle, or in my women's Facebook group, Healthy and Thriving Women. So pick your choice. And of course, if you want to learn more, please book a call with me, Essential Oils consultation, if you're wanting to get started. I have, in addition to all of those, education pieces, I do have a private group for those who join my essential oils community, and basically they're joining my team to either use the oils, share them, or some want to build a business, right? So there's all these options for you to get support. And those who are my customers, those who are my team, I make it my priority as much as I can, given everything that's going on, to really serve them. And so if you're looking to get started in some way, please let me know. So thank you so much for listening to me kind of like talk about the grounding blend in a very fun way, because it's one of my favorite oils. Hope you have a great day, and be sure to check the show notes and the blog post that goes with this so you can get all the links. Okay, I'll see you in the next episode.